Welcome to Houston, Texas, and the home of the Rice Owls, where we are anticipating a full house of fans who give a hoot. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars, taking on another team from the Big 12 in an intra-conference matchup, the Rice Owls. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Houston about to kick off to get things underway. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Rice Owls offense will get the first possession of the game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors, and you've got to limit the penalties, because those will kill you, Paul.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
On second down, wants to throw. Makes his connection. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Rice rushes to the line.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
The biggest lie college football coaches tell is nameless, faceless opponent. David, game like this, you know their name and you know their face.
You know them well, and it does mean just a little bit more because it's bragging rights. Like, the rivalries matter so much all throughout the year. All the fans talking about this game in particular, that's why it means more, and that's why these players will be jacked out of their minds.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. They give it to him again. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain. The Owls will snap it on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard. They'll mark it at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll give it to the back. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Owls!
And I love this offense and the way they started this football game. Listen, last week be dang, okay? Forget last week. Nice job coming out, setting the tone in this ball game, putting a long drive together, and getting a touchdown.
Getting set for the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cougars offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
It seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams.
Open runway ahead. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get it done.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying play action. On the run, still looking. Outside the pocket, lets it go.
Nice job by the quarterback. Evading the rush, getting outside the pocket, and then not turning the football over. It's so hard not to try to force the football down the field. Good job. Incompletion, next play.
Complete out of the backfield. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David. Just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Offense getting set for first down. Give to the running back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Line getting set on 2nd down. They run the reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It is so easy when you're a defensive player, when you watch a little misdirection of the ball go one way, to turn and to run. That's not my job. My job is to stay home. The defensive did a good job of that. The defense stayed home, made the play.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets a block. Touchdown, Houston. How about that special teams play?
Well, the punter wasn't able to get a lot of leg on that one, and it gave him a chance to field it, and then he found his lane, he put his foot in the ground, and it was off to the races. A huge momentum-shifting play on special teams for that touchdown.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
Now, you don't want to see this trend continue. Last week, he was sacked 4 times. The offensive line, this offense as a whole, needs to get in better situations, get rid of the football faster, and not keep getting their quarterback hit.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
The pitch. Open space at the 25. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the first. He'll toss it. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This is a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Houston will be forced to punt. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. From the gun, the running back looking for room. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. We'll get this quarter going with a 2nd down play. They go to the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but, man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. 3rd and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Vasquez. He's finally got it out of bounds, and even with that kind of pickup, they are still short of the first down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. The field goal is no good. And here in the second quarter, missed field goal leaves us tied, guys. Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll try the run. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Rice rushes to the line. Gives it to the back on the draw. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10. He knew the heat was coming. He had to get rid of it in a hurry, and he did so beautifully.
Perfectly. I don't need a big gain. I don't need to hold on to this football because the longer I hold on to it with the blitz coming, the worse things are going to happen. I just need a few yards for the first down, get it out of my hand, get the first down.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Houston offense once again. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a higher level.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Makes the catch and knocked down. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The last time they punted, it went back for 6. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The back goes in motion. Leaves it with the running back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And the Owls will hustle to the line. On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. 3rd down after the incompletion. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Line gets set, 1st down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, and a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable. No huddle here for the offense. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll keep it on the ground. And the ball's loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Little touch pass to the receiver. Across the 45.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
What a snag by the defense. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wide receiver shows motion. Jet sweep to the receiver. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Rice hoping to cash one in from the red zone. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Makes the catch. It's Little. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Things look great with that field position a few plays ago, but now it's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Running for it on 4th down. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. After picking up the first down, they still have to move quickly here. He's going to pass. That's caught. It's Flynn. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. The option look. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Finds his man, they convert. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. Houston wants to play fast. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built a lead.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hernandez. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's going for it all. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. Houston will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The offense lining up for a first down play. The give to the single back. Hard running there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal flag. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide out in motion. Here's the fly sweep. Keeps the legs moving. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Rice rushes to the line. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here.
Got a lot of running room. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Right back to him on the ground. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Now it's 2nd and goal. Just going to keep it after the snap. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
They'll run the option. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Houston.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Owls want to move quickly. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Scrambling away. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on third down. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So they were able to put up a 3-spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels.
And the ball's out, and they're after it. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Oh, he left him grabbing. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see if Rice can get it in on first and goal. Here's the handoff. Headed to the end zone. And they stop him just short of the goal line. They'll mark it at the 1. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Trying to punch it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. He got it. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. So just how aggressive can they afford to be as they snap it on second and long from the 13? A designed run for the quarterback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB design run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front, and guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Yeah, and it's so hard to contain this guy with all those options he has and the experience at the quarterback spot. But nice job by the defense limiting the damage. Didn't give up a huge gain.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Now on third down for this offense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line, not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
What a good run there. He has enough for the 1st down.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Well, when you call the wheel route, you need to have the right matchup, and that time they did. It was the linebacker on the running back, one-on-one. He uses his speed, beat him to the outside, and that's about as easy as it can get.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to Tennessee. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Owls headed quickly to the line. They try to pop a run on the draw. Crosses the 30, he's got a lay. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Comes out throwing on 1st down. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Man, it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has...
He lobs one high down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Owls! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Before that score, considering last rites, now all of a sudden, they're not dead yet. In fact, they're feeling much better, and they're alive, and they've got a chance.
Right now, I'm looking at their sideline. They're energized. After that last score, all of a sudden, they believe they can come back and win this game. This is a totally different looking team than what we saw earlier.
And he added the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4-yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Leaves it with the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Gets it out fast. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Handoff from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. This offense has done a good job on this drive, taking time off the clock as they come up on second down. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He fires one deep over the middle. Pulls it in inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Touchdown, Cougars! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the 4th. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. He wants to throw. Quick completion on the out route. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Rice rushes to the line.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Offense gets set for second down.
Brings up second down.
He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
These defensive linemen have tents in the backfield. Goodness gracious, they're camping out back there, hitting the quarterback time and time again. When you sacked him this much, of course he's going to be flustered. Of course he wants to get rid of the football.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They keep attacking through the air. Steps away to find some room. Going to try to get it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
Obviously, they fail on that 4th down, but because there's still time on the clock, this game's not over. Who on defense right now can step up and make a big play and get the ball back to the offense?
And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense can have some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football down.
We reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And the ball comes to rest right there.
Really nice job there by the punter on that one, getting a lot of hang time and allowing the gunners to get down the field so they could play it off the bounce, down it. Nice coffin corner kick.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir. We're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only do they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
They want that clock to run. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, look out. There he goes. The tag. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
On to attempt the try. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
23.
He'll return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up there.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level next time.
Trying to find his man on first down. Pressure coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
Brings up 3rd down.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's incomplete, a 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. The give out of the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? With the clock running, this should be the final play. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. you go out and get the dub, it's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.